Hi, welcome to class. And this week we are moving online, so we've had some changes to our semester, but that's okay. We are set up to go for online classes. Um, and so what you do is each week, I'm going to have our classes start the normal time, so Monday at 9 o'clock. This will be up and ready to go every week. Um, in fact, I might have this class up early, so maybe on Sundays, but our start times will be Monday morning at 9. So every week what you'll see as we go through this, and hopefully it's only for a couple weeks, but we'll see. The Board of Regents did alert us that there may be another modification, but as of now, it looks like we have 2 weeks of being online, and that's fine. We can still learn and have a great time. So what we're going to have is, here's the video message I did earlier with my for all my classes, and here's where you'll have the screencast that I'm putting up right now. So the RACE9 video will be up, and here is a web page where I do have an assignment sheet that I will go over with you, and this will have everything we need to do for each week. And then your Dropbox assignment. Of course, don't forget to read your chapter. So this week we're focusing on Hispanic Americans, and so you'll get into that. And so we're going to see a couple interviews with Justice Sonia Sotomayor, and a short film about Dolores Huerta, who was a leading activist with the farm workers group, and so she's still active. And this is a documentary was made, a film made about a documentary made about her. So I don't have the documentary to share with the class, but if you are interested, I do recommend you watch that. So you'll see that, and then there'll be a discussion forum. And this will get into some ideas of activism. And so with this, you're going to first see Jose Calderon, who's going to talk about activism. And so he's going to talk about the transformation that came in his life from being an activist. And he's also a sociology professor. And then I have two poems by young people talking about identity. And this is really interesting. I think this has a pretty interesting area for the class. So this first video, this young man is talking about what it is to him to be Chicano. And then we have Mercedes Holtre, who's talking about her experiences with being Latina and being of mixed race and her identity with that. So this is, again, something that comes up as we go through race and ethnic studies, is your identity through your ethnicity. And this isn't experienced the same way by everybody. So what people, how people identify with their ethnicity is a unique discussion. And it's something that really people are allowed to have some latitude of how they define where they stand in their culture. So our cultures aren't all monolithic. Just because we have a picture in our head of what someone is, it doesn't mean that that's right. And there's a lot of complexities, especially when people come with a couple different nationalities, and they have a more complex bloodline. As she discusses in her video, there's a lot of people who check other on those boxes. And so it's discussing that as well. So in looking at the web page, you'll see this every week. And I'll kind of go through here of what I expect. So again, we're moving to a discussion on Hispanic Americans, and so we're going to complete a Dropbox and also start an online discussion. And when I say start a discussion, it means we're just going to start one. You're just going to put your initial post down this week. So do not start answering each other yet. I know someone's going to do it, but I will try to catch you and stop you. You're just putting an initial post. And then people who have my class before know how this works. Next week we'll move forward with that, but we're not going to do that this week. I don't want everybody to have a chance to put an initial post down. So watch these videos, do the Dropbox assignment. And then again, there's 2 poems, and there's the TED Talk that you're going to watch, and you're going to do your initial post for those, and you have your Chapter 8 quiz. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and get in touch with me. You have 1 week to do the Dropbox now, because we're replacing this with class time, so we're not going to be in class for about 3 hours a week. There's plenty of time for you to work in here and get this stuff done, and have your initial posts. Your quiz, you do have, I will give you an extra, you'll still have 2 weeks to do your quizzes, but I do want you to make sure you're on track of getting this stuff all done. Don't do it last minute, and make sure you have your initial post down, and do not start answering them yet. I will make a new video for all the students of all my classes next Sunday with any changes, if there's any changes, and if not, I'll still have a video going up. I probably will not put it on the news items, but it will definitely go with the module 10 stuff. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to send me an email, and I will either get back to you through D2L, or maybe do a screencast like this for everybody, or a video, who knows. But there will be some response, and I still want to keep this class. I still want to have this class remain as a social environment. So I do know we are online, and we are doing these discussions, and they're going to be done a little differently than they're used to, I'm sure. But you're doing your initial post this week. Next week I will give you further directions, but I still want to retain our social environment we built. I think throughout the semester, for the first half, we built some great discussions in class, and you had a chance to get to know each other and hopefully build some friendships. And let's carry those through online and have some dynamic discussions. And hopefully I see all of you soon. I do miss being in class and being in front of you, and I am still here for you, so feel free to reach out to me with any questions. Thank you.